Hello and welcome to your yoga practice for today. I'm so glad you were able to join me. My name is Jessica. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute practice. This is for those days where you maybe have not quite as much time, you don't have a full hour or 75 minutes for your practice. You still want to stretch and move those muscles warmed up and get a little bit of that movement going throughout your day. So we're going to do some nothing fancy yoga. We're going to do about half an hour. We're just going to get things moving and breathe a little bit together. So start by getting grounded just for a moment. So find your seat. You might move the flesh out of the way to find that firm connection between your seat and the floor. And then find that nice tall spine as you begin to settle into your body. You're welcome to either turn your gaze down towards the floor or close your eyes. Settle in and notice how you are feeling today. And to scan through your body, check in with whatever is happening or happening, what might need a little extra gentleness, as well as what feels kind of okay today. To check in with your breath as well. You might begin to slow your breath down. Take full, deep breaths. Bring that oxygen all the way down into your belly. And then allowing a nice, long, slow exhale to take place. Letting go of anything that is not useful for you today. Let's take about 3 more of those breaths, full, deep breaths in. This long letting go exhales. Just like that. Nice long exhale out. Palms together, thumb rests apart. If you have an intention for your practice, take a moment to let that settle in. And bow in to seal that practice. Release your hands down. Begin to join a little bit of that movement with breath. So bring your fingertips out to the side. Nice big inhale up. Stretch out your muscles. Long exhales. You bring your arms down. Again, 2 more. Nice big stretches. Start to wake up your muscles. One just like that. Let it out. Begin to warm up your spine in different directions. Stretch up. And then right hand comes down, tip open to the side, open your chest and stretch your fingertips long. You're going to slide through the front to switch to the other side, so turn your chest towards your knee. Keep your fingers in front of you, other side, nice big stretch open. Turn your chest towards your knee, sweep back to the first side 2 more times. Welcome to do this at your own pace. It does not need to be the same pace as I am moving, or do something else if that might serve you better. This is your time and your practice. When that's complete, bring both arms back up to the center, big stretch up. Exhale, bring your arms down. This time, interlace your hands behind you, pull your shoulder blades together, and maybe lift your arms a couple inches away from your body. Really pull your shoulder blades together, engage your belly. Use those core muscles. 2 more breaths. Big shoulder stretch, a little bit of a back bend maybe here. Exhale. Excellent. Release that. Shake it out a little bit. Roll out your shoulders. Do any movements that your body feels like it needs. Fabulous. And then cross over your ankles. Roll on into a tabletop position. You're welcome to put your blanket under your knees for a little padding if you'd like. Round down into your hands, your knees, and your toes. Engage your belly. And then enjoy a few rounds of cat and cow. Arch your spine as you look down towards your knees. And then look forward. Let your belly drop down. 2 more rounds. Morning spine. Afternoon. Good movement. Picking things up. Even if you've been here all day and you just haven't moved, your muscles might need some of that wake up movement. Come back to center. When you're ready, stretch your right arm up. Sweep it under head and shoulder. Come down to the ground just for 3 breaths. A little bit of a twist. Press into your left fingertips to deepen your twist a little bit. 1 more breath here. And your left palm, unwind, right arm lifts, and comes back to center. Rounded, and then other side, left arm lifts up and sweeps all the way under your head and shoulder. Come down to the ground. Press your right fingertips into the floor to deepen your twist. Take a few breaths. Really notice your spine and your breathing here. Wonderful. Then plant your right palm, unwind, left arm lifts all the way up, and then exhale back down, tabletop. Nice full grounded breath in. Let it all out. Fabulous. Walk your hands forward a couple of inches. Tuck your toes if they're not already tucked. Lift up for a downward facing dog. Take a few moments, bend one knee at a time. Wake up the backs of your legs a little bit more. You work your chest down between your arms. Reach those muscles to the back of your body as well. When you're ready, come down to a neutral downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, look forward, step your right foot forward between your hands, drop your left knee down. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, shift your weight back onto the heel of your right foot, sink your hips back. Go back 2 more times, big inhale. Down. 1 more time. Back, sink down. And then glide back forward, lift up. Full breath here. Fill it out. 1 more breath in, and then option to add your weight back. Palms come together. Left elbow, right knee, shift back forward. Take about 3 breaths. Nice big twist here. Inhale, stretch your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, shift your weight back, plant your hands, step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Exhale it out. Left leg lifts, and then step forward. Right knee comes down. Inhale up, Anjaneyasana. Shift your weight back, come onto the heel of your left foot. Inhale, lift up. 2 more times, shifting back. 1 more, shift back. Inhale up. Stay here, nice full breath in. And add that twist if you'd like. Shift your weight back, palms come together. Right elbow, left knee. Sink forward. 3 nice big breaths. Reach up. Feel hands come down to frame your foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Nice full breath in. And let it all out. Look to the front of the mat. Make your way there. Walk, step, or hop to the front. Find that half flat back. Hold in. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Together, heart center. Fabulous. We're going to do 3 half sun salutations. Wake up a little bit more. So shake everything out. Get settled and comfortable. Feet about hip width apart. Nice tall spine, shoulder blades pulled together, palms forward. Inhale, stretch your arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Hands rest somewhere. Halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale down. Inhale, big stretch all the way up. And then hands come to heart center. 2 more just like that. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Lift and lengthen. Hold in. Up. Back to center. One more time, either just like that or move through a full vinyasa if you would like. So, release your hands down, inhale up, and then fold in. You can stay here for a couple of breaths or move through your vinyasa. By planting your hands, step back to plank. Find your nice long line, lower down knees or toes. Up dog. Lower back down. Press up. Downward facing dog. We'll all meet at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way overhead. And back to heart center. Work. Release your hands down. Inhale up. Spread your left wrist tip over to the right. Open your chest towards the ceiling. Couple of breaths. Just stretching out our muscles, just waking everything up. Inhale to center. But sometimes I like a little bit of nothing fancy yoga. Just moving, breathing, stretching in any way that feels good in our bodies. You might be choosing to do something different. Absolutely fine. Inhale back up. And then exhale down again. Interlace your hands behind you. Stretch your arms back and away. Or it could be closer down. And keep your shoulder blades pulled together and core muscles engaged. Breath. And then release. Once again, shake that. Bring your feet a little bit wider. And then just start to sway from side to side. Nice twist. You can let your hands just naturally hit your body. I like to think of this as love taps to all of those organs that keep us going throughout the day that we don't even think about. Keep your feet nice and wide. Bring your hands to your hips and just start to do nice big circles. Might notice how your weight shifts to different points, or you might even notice how your muscles feel different. So you might get a little bit of a stretch in one spot and shift somewhere else. When you're ready, switch directions. Explore the other side, see how that feels today. Always welcome to explore other movements that would feel good in your body. Right, bring that back to center. Back to the top of your mat. If you're not there already, inhale, lift your arms up. So fold in. Lift and lengthen. So plant your hands, walk your feet back to that downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Let out. All right, leg lifts behind you. This time, bend your knee, twisted dog. Try to level out your shoulders. Unwind, step forward. Drop your back heel down, open up, warrior one. And then straighten your front leg, hands come to your hips. Fold. You're welcome to have your back foot in a little bit if that makes your pyramid more comfortable. Right hip back, left hip forward, flat spine. One more breath here. Inhale, lift back up, warrior one. And then open, warrior two. Readjust your feet, bring them in line with each other. Reverse your warrior. Lift up, straighten your front leg. Find your triangle. You're welcome to grab your props. Nice big opening to the side. Breaths. Exhale, fold and bring your hands down to the floor. Walk so that you're facing the long edge of your mat for a wide-legged fold. Halfway lift. Hold in. Option to stay here and hang, or 3 times halfway lift and lengthen. Up, back down. Lift and lengthen. In. One more time. If you're moving, halfway lift. Fold. Slight bend in your knees, lift all the way up to standing. Pivot to the back of your mat. Readjust your feet so you're on those train tracks. Find your warrior one. Nice, strong warriors. And then straighten your front leg and find your pyramid. Fold in, hop that back foot in if you need to. Left hip forward. Sorry, left hip back, right hip forward. Drop your hands down to the floor if that works better for you. 2 more breaths. Leave your chest nice, flat spine. Next, inhale, lift up, warrior one. And then open up, warrior two. Readjust your feet. Find that nice long stance. Open to the long edge of your mat. Lean forward, reverse your warrior. Back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. Find your triangle. Hands can rest on your shin, a block, or the floor. Really open up to the side. Look up towards the ceiling if that works for you. A couple more breaths. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Walk your hands back to the long edge of your mat. this time, point your toes out to the corner of your mat. Slight bend in your knees, hands come to your hips, lift all the way up, and then steep bend. Options here, you can shift your weight from side to side. Notice that inner thigh stretch. If you want more, sink all the way down to one side, Skandasana. Fingertips can stay on the floor or come in front of you for an extra balance challenge. Skandasana, switch to the other side as you're ready. Back to the center. When Skandasana, lift up. Everyone straighten your legs. Nice big breath. Walk your feet in a little bit wider than hip width and with your heels pointing out to the sides. Sorry, toes pointing out. So we're going to lift up onto our toes just one time today and then sink all the way down Malasana squat. Your heels don't come down to the ground. Go ahead and grab a blanket, place it under your heels, sit on a block as needed. Option to stay right here or add a twist, left hand to the floor, right hand to your knee. Couple of breaths. When you're ready, back to the center, nice tall spine. One full breath in. Stay here as you let it out. Breath in. And then bring your hands back behind you, lower to the floor any way you need to. If you'd like to find that blanket to lift up your hips, go ahead and sit up nice and tall on your blanket. And reconnect, full breath in. Let it all out. Breath like that, full breath in. Do two nice big folds here. Bring your legs out in front of you, toes together, and pull back towards your face. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold in. Lying nice and flat, lead with your chest. Two more slow, deep breaths. That stretch through the backs of your legs and through your spine as well. Hands back. Bring your fingertips behind you, fingertips pointed out to the side or in towards your body. Lean back, open your chest, and you rock a little bit from side to side. Hold, and then we'll lower down to our back body. Lift up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Really press strongly into the pinky toe side and either wrap your thumbs and fingers around your feet or hold onto your ankles. You can flap your butterfly wings a couple of times if you'd like. Find stillness, length through your spine. If you would like more, you're welcome to add a fold. Again, lead with your chest flat spine, shoulder blades pulled together. 3 nice big breaths here. Hands to help your knees together. Plant your feet in front of you. Fingertips again come behind you, this time windshield wiper from side to side. Or each side. Back to center. Have one block and like your final rest with you. And then we're going to lower down to our back bodies. So down. Have a nice big hug. Drop your left foot down to the floor close to your hips. Right ankle over left knee and drop your right knee away from you. Place your hands behind your left thigh and plug everything into center. 3 full breaths. Follow your breath back down. We'll drop your left foot down to the floor. Press your left ankle over your right knee. An option to simply let your left knee drop away from your body. Plug your right thigh in and breathe. 3 more slow, deep breaths. Right foot releases down to the floor, just lift it. Left foot joins. Full deep breath in and out. Find your block. We're going to move into supported bridge, our last position before our final rest. So tuck your shoulder blades together. Press into your feet, lift your hips. Slide that block underneath. Rest your sacrum. Option to keep your feet on the floor. Supported bridge is a wonderful inversion to end on. Or if you'd like, you can begin to lift your feet off of the floor and reach them towards the ceiling for a legs up the wall variation. Take about 5 or 6 slow, deep breaths wherever you are. Take this time to begin to check back in with how your body is feeling now. Any differences? You might just learning to observe. Feet are lifted, release them back down to the floor. Let your hips slide that block away. Lower your hips down. You'd like to give yourself one more hug or anything else. Happy baby, a twist, whatever you need. Welcome to do that. As you're ready, no hurry at all. You can begin to make your way towards your final rest when you would like. This can be any position, including sitting positions. Legs down. Traditional final rest is with our feet almost as wide as the mat. A little bit away from our body, palms face up. Close if that's comfortable for you. One final full breath in with attention. Exhale, let it all out. Drift away. Welcome to stay in your resting position as long as you like. All movements to wake up. Go on to your right side. Breath or two to transition back. In a comfortable seat. Come together, and that's the heart. Take gratitude that you chose to be here today and do something good for yourself. We'll close by bringing our thumbs to our forehead and bowing. The light in me, bows to my eyes, the light in you. For you, and hope to see you again. Thank you for joining us.